Hi everyone, I've just watched SaCrafter using a Tim Holtz frame, the fancy frames, and hot glue to put the film over the picture. And there's another way you can do it as well. Now, I've just used a perfect medium from Rangers, or any will do. That's what I had at hand. I've put the picture on there, dabbed it round, made sure it's completely covered, and I'm just going to sort this out because I've got some glitter on mine, and it was just a little bit of glitter on her nose there. And then what you do is you take your embossing powder. Now, I've got some thick embossing powder here, which I can get in the tub. There we go. Just going to use my little tray, pop that in there, take the picture, once it's dabbed on, take the picture and completely cover it with the embossing powder. Now you can use thick cut or the fine stuff. For the thicker coat I'm going to use this to make it look like a glass, and then all you do is heat that up. This is just another way, and I think you would get a more even coat because it's, I mean, I like what she did, but there's a lot of messing about. So this is a more easier way to do it, and quicker way. So when you've done that, you can leave it as a coat like that, or, if I can pick this up without burning myself, putting it back in for another coat. Make sure you get the edges. I need to melt it again, because it does dry pretty quick. I need to get that in the pot pretty quick. So if I can do that again without burning myself. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Chop, chop, chop. Oops a daisy. Get in there. There we go. And I've coated it again. And that will give you like a glass-like finish. And then you can fit that into the frame. So it is a little bit quicker, a bit easier, and not so much messing about. And we all know when we're crafting to get on and do your project as quickly as you can. But that, now, leave that to cool and I'll show you that, is perfect and looks like it's got a glass. The only thing you've got to watch out for this is that they can crack if you bend them because you're doing them onto paper or card. So, but if that's fitting and flat and goes straight into a frame, that should be fine. And you can always, again, pop the heat back on once it's in the frame, just to seal it if it has cracked. And then it will stay fine. And get that off the deck. I did actually have a piece of non-stick stuff to put it on. But there you go, look. So it does look like it's, and it saves using all your glossy accents, because I agree with her there. I mean, the glossy accents is expensive, and it does dry, but you have to use that really quickly, because it's, now you see how that's gone like that. I'm just going to show you what I mean, if I can remember where I've put mine. Probably not. Excuse me. I do have some somewhere. There they are. There we go. See? I mean, that's a label, so I can actually pin that now onto there, which I'm going to do actually. I'm just going to glue that on using the glossy accents actually. So let's have a look. I need to turn it my way so I can see, and then I can use that for a project. So, best thing to do, take the glossy accents, glue the inside, so your picture stays. You wipe any excess off later. Don't worry about it. And then put that onto the non-stick mat that I've got. Hope you can see this. And then I can place that where I want that to be. And I want that to be just there. And then I'm just going to hold that down. But now, that's done. That's done, ready to be used. And I just trim it off at the back with a knife. Or a pair of little tiny scissors. I'm just going to leave that on there to set. I hope this is hubby with some mail, because I've been expecting some. It's just come in. And what I'm going to have to do is cut it, I think. Yeah, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to have to cut that to go round. But never mind. Like I say, where's my scissors? Oh, this cold is driving me mad. No mail?
Not yet, no.
I'm just filming.
Okay. Want a drink?
No, I've got one, thanks. Right, I'm just going to pop that back on where I want that to be, which is right there. Yeah, should have cut it first like a silly owl. Let me just do it this way. Where's my pen? See if I can do it this way. I'll mark out where I want it. Not worried about the bit of glue that's on there at the moment, because we can just take a cloth and wipe it away from the picture. Like that. Then I can cut it. So every problem can be solved. And I'm going to cut on the outside of the picture, so it will fit in the frame. So I'm just going on the outside. I mean, what you could have done, what I could have done, should I say, is actually cut the picture out first, then embossed it, and I wouldn't have wasted that much, but hey ho, I forgot about this. And we learn as we go along. So I've got that guideline to go on. Okay, like that, and then that should just sit in there like that. And if I hold that in for it to dry, perfect. I mean, I've got the little mark there, which I should have done it on the opposite side. But to hide that mark, I could just add some stickles. So what I should have done, and what I suggest you do, is to cut the picture out first, the shape you want of this, and then you can glue it on. But there you go, that's done that. And that's stuck. Now what I'm going to do is, I am going to use my stickles. I can find my little pot, because it doesn't hurt to embellish it a little bit, does it? So what I'm going to do is just run the stickles around the edge to hide that pencil mark. Or pen mark, should I say. Come on, stickles. Oh, I hate it when it gets clogged up in the end. Let me just get my little pin. And that should work now. That's it. Just do it with a careful hand. And you can't see the pencil mark, and you've added a bit of glam. Into the back, and so there you go. Do a little bit of the excess off there. And there. And I think that looks fine. That's just another way of achieving that result to look like you've got it with a glass front. So I hope you can see that, and I hope you like that, and I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye for now.